Hello, you be beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts, and the reason you show up here every morning at 9 a.m. is because you know you have more to offer the world. Good morning, Vargas. I'm so happy you're here. Good morning, Jerry Botts. Thank you for coming. You know there's something inside of you, and you're just like, why can't I get that out here to the world? And you also know the world has more to offer you, and you want to get to that too. Bill Huddleston, Fatima, thank you guys for coming, man. I love it. Stacy Lapardis, good morning. Look, we were born on the beach of I Am Enough. And on the beach of I Am Enough, we were confident, we were bold, we were scary to the world. We were world changers when we were born on the beach of I Am Enough. And we're hanging out on the beach of I Am Enough, living our lives. And between 4 and 7 or 8 years old, we get caught in the riptide of life and we get sucked under into the ocean of Am I Enough? And out there in the ocean of Am I Enough, we are flailing and there's huge waves and we're slammed up against the coral and we're sucked under. And we start to breathe in doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. And the whole purpose of this show is to drag you out of the ocean of Am I Enough, back onto the beach of I Am Enough, and start to resuscitate you. And you start to spew out doubt. You spew out fear. You vomit up limiting beliefs. And you start to breathe in power and confidence and ridiculous boldness. And you start to walk down the path of success in a way that you have not walked down the path. Man, there's a lot of you here this morning. Thank you guys for being here. It's awesome. That is awesome. Make each other feel welcome. Now, down the path of success, what do we know? What's the fundamental? What's the footings on success? It's gratitude. Gratitude is the fundamental. It's the foundation of all of it. So we start this show every morning with gratitude. All right? So right now, this is how it works. This is how it'll sound when you type it in, okay? I am grateful that my car started this morning. I was able to drive the kids to school and get here on time, and I am enough. And I'm very proud of my relationship with my parents. I can tell them anything. They can tell me anything. We talk and speak often. We're in love with each other. And I'm proud of that relationship. And I am enough. So that's how it will sound. It's I am grateful and I am proud of. And it's something that you've achieved, that you've done. Okay? And then you end with I am enough. Now, Joan, good morning, Joan. Is this your first time? Anybody, if it's your first time, please push the number 1 in the comments. Because we want to know if this is your first time, because we want you to keep coming back. So this tribe will make you feel so welcome that this show will become like crack cocaine. You will not be able to miss. You won't miss. Because this tribe, we are moving down the road of success in a fast pace, changing the world, changing our lives, and changing the lives of others. Now, we're going to take some breaths. After gratitude, the next thing that needs to happen for you to succeed is you need space. Because in the space is where the solutions are. Patricia, is this your first time too? Man, we have some first timers on here. That's awesome. Make them feel welcome, guys. Let's take this first breath. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale. Laura Carroll says, I'm grateful for my best friend who listens to my troubles and triumphs. I'm proud that I can recover from frustration, and I am enough. Oh, you're going to love today's show, Laura Carroll. Stacy Lapardis says, I'm grateful for my Zumba family, and I'm proud that I've stayed the course with that, and I am enough. You have, Stacy. What a transformation from frustrated with your fitness to changing the world when it comes to that. Connie says, I am grateful that I am having a pain-free day for my loving husband and children, and I'm proud that I am able to complete the task before me today, and I am enough. Bravo, Connie. Bravo. I'm so happy you're here, and I love that comment. And I'm glad you're having a pain-free day too. I was just thinking this morning about how I'm grateful for pain-free. Like my teeth don't hurt, my feet don't hurt. Stacy says, welcome newbies. No going back. Part of the tribe now. I love it. Let's take the next breath. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale. Mindy says, I'm grateful for my dad. He still listens and gives me great advice, and I am enough. Good job, Mindy. I love that. I love that you love your dad. Breathe in. Just feel the space. Create the space. Exhale. We're going to do one more. Now this time I want you to be aware that the cool air hits the back of your throat and goes down into the infinity of you. Chingun and Mac, thank you for coming on Instagram. So happy you're here. Now when that cool air hits the back of your throat and goes down into your infinity, I want you to be aware of your infinity. Now your lungs have capacity. You'll max your lungs out at some point. But your infinity, your spirit and your soul, your mind don't have that. They have infinity, okay? Drea says, I'm grateful for my kids and I'm proud that my event is coming together and I broke my comfort zone. Yes. Vargas says, I'm grateful for life itself. I'm proud that I've lost 90 pounds and I am enough. Wow. Congratulations, Vargas. I love that. Milan, you keep coming, baby. I told you. Last breath. Ready? Breathe in. Feel the infinity. Now exhale. Man, we have some great success stories on here. I love that. Vargas, Stacy, Jeff. I mean, there's just so many success stories. I feel like maybe we're so hard on ourselves that we're not realizing out of I am enough, we have really succeeded in a lot of neat things so far. Today's subject is the beauty of fail. Now, I want you to realize you are a complete and utter failure. Congratulations. That is good news. See, up to this point, you thought failing was bad. You thought failing was what was not supposed to happen. But if you think about it, failing is really part of the formula for success. If we go risk, which we talked about yesterday, there's no guarantees. Today we talk about the fail. The fail is part of it. Milan says, I'm grateful for my new job and knowing that I fail regularly and learn from it. Yes, Milan is on point. I love it. You are a complete and utter failure. Congratulations. We all are. The thing that gets us stuck is when we start living in our failure. When we start to describe our failure as us, as opposed to taking it as a learn and keep moving. So think about when you were a baby learning to walk, when you were born on that beach of I am enough, failure wasn't a problem. Failure didn't create limiting beliefs. Failure wasn't a frustration. Failure was just something that happened and you went on about your business. You fall and bust your head open learning to walk. You didn't cry about it. You didn't push away mama's milk in the middle of the night. You didn't stay up all night drinking coffee, stressed that you failed. You just went on about your business. You just went the next day and started trying to walk again. That is the beauty of fail. Fail is your friend. Fall in love with fail because fail means two things. First, you tried. Congratulations. You just separated yourself from 99% of the planet. You tried and you failed. Congratulations. You are in motion. What do we know? The universe can steer a moving human, someone moving toward their destiny. If you're standing still, the universe can't steer you. How can the universe steer you to the next turn if you're not moving? Because you're paralyzed, because you're scared of failure, or you failed and now you're just trapped there in that fail. Congratulations, you failed. You learned from it. You're taking action. Those are your two things that's happening. Congratulations. Now here's the deal. You can camp out on fail. I'm seeing how much my time is. Okay. You can camp out on fail. And you can feel sorry for yourself. And you can become the victim of fail. And then what happens is you won't move forward. The universe can't steer you anymore. Or you can own fail. You can be like, hey guys, I totally blew that. I totally blew it. It's just how it is. Laura says, when my grandson would fall down, he would jump up and say, I meant to do that. I love it. I love it. Don't let failure create limiting beliefs. Let fail teach you and learn from it. That's what Stacy says, and she just repeated what I said, and I thank you, Stacy, for confirming that I'm saying the right stuff. Thank you. That's it, guys. Fail is your friend. So I want you to right now, I want you to embrace your previous fail. Whatever it is, divorce, bankruptcy, lost a business, lost a home, dropped out of college, didn't make the basketball team. Whatever it is, I want you to embrace it right now. I want you to give it a big giant hug and say, I love you, fail. Because of you, I can move forward with more knowledge, more power, more energy, and I will keep moving forward. I'm going to sprint to the next fail. Whoa, wait a minute, Michael. Are you saying sprint to the next fail? Are you out of your mind, Michael? I'm trying to fail? Let me ask you this. If you're a business owner and you went and got 3 no's every day, how long would it take for you to get a yes? How much energy would you have if your energy was going to get a no and you got 3 no's? Your goal was to get 3 no's every day. You would change the way you do business. Because right now, this is what's happening. In your business, you're trying to get a yes. But then when you don't get one, you feel like a failure and you don't make the next call. But if you were just trying to get a no, you could go get your 3 no's. You'd be like, check, check, check. I feel good. Actually, I'm going to go do some more. See, we've put in fail in the bad column. When we put pros and cons, the negative would be fail. And that is the wrong way to look at it. That is poor programming. That is not the truth. The truth is, the fail is the only time that you move forward. What does Jerry Botts say? You only learn from your failures. If you're hitting home runs all day, that's fantastic. But what happens when a new pitcher comes? You know, I watch a UFC, and you see these guys that have got 19-0, 21-0, and then they lose a fight, and you never see them again. Because they didn't know what it tastes like to fail, to lose, and they didn't have their brain ready for that. They never concepted that they could have, and I don't want you to expect failure, but I want you to expect to win. But what do we know? If you're moving forward, falling down is allowed. You're going to get it wrong. Failure is part of the program. So if you're not ready for it, it is going to kill you. I know for a long time, I trapped myself in depression and frustration and disappointment because I was so hard on myself for failing. I was like the golden child, man. I mean, in grade school, I got all blue ribbons. When I was in the Marine Corps, I got chose to be a presidential guard, and I was the guide and squad leader for boot camp. I mean, I was platoon high shooter. I had a lot of success, so I hadn't really experienced or acknowledged the failures. And so then when I get into life as a father, as a husband, as a business owner and fail, I didn't have the skills to handle that. It was my own fault. And what I had to learn, embrace, love, become aware of, failure is part of the program. I would miss payroll and I would be so hard on myself. And I would beat myself up and I would go into a deep depression if I was a bad father, a bad husband, a bad business owner, a bad boss. And then I started hanging out with some people that own some huge businesses. And they're like, oh yeah, we miss payroll. That's part of owning a business. You get accounts receivable, stuff happens, you miss payroll. And I'm like, whoa, you guys are just keep living your lives after you miss payroll? After that giant fail? And they're like, it's not a giant fail, Michael. It's part of owning a business. How about we just embrace that? Whatever your fail is, you lost a home, you lost a business, divorce. Hey, it's not a giant fail. It's part of living life. You lost a big account. Hey, it's not a giant fail. It's just part of living. How about everybody type that? It's not a giant fail. It's just part of living. It's just part of life. I want you to type it so it goes in your brain so you acknowledge failure is just part of the program. You're not a failure. It's just a fail. Let's risk, let's fail, and tomorrow we'll talk about learn. I love you. I care about you. I want you to succeed. Do you hear me? I want you to succeed. Get to me. Get to me. I can help you get down the path. I can help you get past the paralysis of analyzing everything, procrastination, of being stuck in the fail. That's what I do. There she goes. It's not a giant fail. It's a part of living. Thank you, Laura Carroll. I love you guys. Show up here every morning at 9 a.m. What do you got to lose? Well, you got nothing to lose. What do you got to gain? Your life back. Getting back up on the beach of I am enough. Stacy says, I lost weight and gained it back. Up and down. Chris says, get busy living and get busy dying. Or get busy dying. Chris is on fire this morning. I'm going to get busy living, baby. I love you guys. Have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Hey, one more thing. Share this. Some of you are so good about sharing, and I am so grateful. Share this right now. Go down, right by the notification. Notify that you're going to get here. Get notified, and then push share. 3, 2, 1, share. I'll see you tomorrow morning.